Hello everybody and welcome back to another weekly comic book haul. There's a nice amount of books in this pile this week. No extras to show, however we did get a few things in the mail this week. Mike and I got actually 3 packages and we did a 3-part series, which there will be more, called International Unboxing. Part 1 is on Comic Frontline and that was uploaded on Sunday, and that's the first package I got. Part 2 is on my channel, and that is another thing I got, and that was posted on Wednesday. And then yesterday, which was Thursday, Mike got his first thing, and he did an international unboxing back on Comic Frontline again. We're going to be going back and forth with the videos. Next part will be on this channel. The other stuff is coming from further out overseas, so it might take a little bit more time. But as you guys can see, we're actually getting into a lot of new things or a lot of new products. So for other series that we're doing, either they will slow down or they will take a break. For example, this week we took a break from doing Trash Pack Time because we didn't have a chance to get any Trash Pack stuff. So maybe it'll come back next week, hopefully. Mike's going to be checking into that this weekend, so we'll see. Trash Pack Time will probably come back. Other things will slow also, but I've taken, I guess this is a piece of news, I've taken a huge interest in the, for those of you that saw the international unboxings, you know it already. If you haven't watched the international unboxings, pause this video and check it out so this way I don't feel like I'm spoiling anything for you guys. But Mike and I have taken a huge interest in the Sentai stuff that's going on in Japan because of the Super Mega Force Morpher was a huge letdown for me, and I'll explain to you guys why when I do my review. However, actually there is something Mike can show really quickly. I did get Wave 2 of the Ranger keys, which actually came out a little bit back. Mike, you can walk over there and scan over the keys. I just put them all together. That's Wave 1 and Wave 2. That's all 64 keys in total. So that's a full set. There were announcements made about the keys. There was somebody did a compare and contrast between the Gokaiger Morpher, which is the Pirate Rangers, the Japanese version, and the Super Mega Force Morpher, which is the American version. And the Gokaiger Morpher, as well as the keys, were twice the size. The key sets were full 5 key sets, not just 3 Rangers, all of them including at least the Red Ranger. So we have all the Ranger keys for the Red Rangers, but every other Ranger is sporadic. It could be a blue, it could be a black, it could be a green, some yellow, and then you got the Blue Ranger from Ninja Storm, who's like a light cyan kind of blue. She actually stood out. I'm sure you saw that when you were scanning. Oh, you'll see that when you saw the scan over, you saw that. But and Saban said that, or Bandai said, they're not making any more keys. This is it. They're doing just the 3. They're not doing any of the women. So for those of you out there that wanted a Pink Ranger key, I hope you're a girl, and I'm sorry, they're just not going to be doing Pink Ranger keys, or like full set keys anyway. So what you get, what you saw there is what you get. That's it. There's nothing else. Will they be doing a 3rd wave? It's a possibility, because don't forget there is the Gokai Silver, or the Super Mega Force White or Silver, however they're going to call him, who will be coming in. There'll be a new Morpher, and I'm sure they're going to be more keys. So if they give him more keys, maybe they'll do more for the Gokaiger, for the Super Mega Force Morpher. I'm not sure. Will I be getting the Silver Ranger Morpher? It really depends on how it looks, because like I said, I saw a compare and contrast between the Gokaiger and the Super Mega Force. The Gokaiger Morpher is twice the size, the keys are twice the size, the functionality is a lot better, and no offense, but the monotone voice on the Gokaiger Morpher is horrid. Now I understand this is a toy for kids and all, but man, if I was a kid, I'd be depressed hearing that voice. Just saying. And I don't want to, I did kind of stretch out, I restarted this video because I felt like I started reviewing the keys. But suffice to say, I'm very disappointed with Wave 2, and let's leave it at that for now. I will probably be doing a review of them at some point, but I would highly recommend, if you're a parent or if you are a collector of the Power Ranger stuff, I would highly recommend looking into the Gokaiger Morpher first, and if it's way out of your price range like it was for me, look into some reviews of the Super Mega Force Morpher before you buy it. I'm not going to say anything, I don't want to go into a full-fledged review like I said, but like I said, I'm a little disappointed with Wave 2's keys, and I'll explain why in my review. But that's it for that. As far as the Sentai stuff goes, as soon as we get everything, we will be doing reviews on everything. I want to make sure we have everything first. This way we can extensively review it, because there are things that go with other things that we got, so we don't want to mess it up. But there will be more unboxings. We already did get something that we didn't show yet because the second part of it didn't come yet. So once that comes, we'll be doing an unboxing of that and showing off the other thing. So without further ado, let's get into the comics this week. And right off the bat, there are 2 freebies you guys can see in your comic shops this week. First one is the 20th anniversary sampler of Hellboy. Hellboy is officially 20 years old this year. So there's a Hellboy sampler there featuring The Coffin Man, a new story by Mike Mignola and Fabio Moon and Dave Stewart. Also The Ghoul by Mike Mignola and Dave Stewart. So it's a freebie. You can check that out at your local comic shop. Also Titan 2014 previews, Titan Comics, is also out. It's free in your local comic shop. So those are the freebies. Those will not be on the review. Now we'll start into these books. Mike's books are on top because he didn't work today and I did, so he read his books. Superior Foes of Spider-Man, issue number 10. Revolutionary War, Warheads, one shot. I believe there's only one left after this, if I'm not mistaken.
There is.
Avengers World, issue number 4. All New Invaders, issue number 3. Thunderbolts with a weirdly identical cover to the next issue of, oh God, of the Dead. Empire of the Dead, issue number 23. Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue 29. For the Kitty Corner, Scribblenauts on Mask, number 3. Trinity of Sin Pandora, still, oh, it has a Forever Evil banner, but no Blight anymore. Well, Blight's gone anyway. And Sonic the Hedgehog, issue 258. Is this the variant or the regular one?
Where's he at?
I'm trying to see if it's a variant. No, it's the regular one. The other one was the gaming variant. Now we're getting into books that we're both reading. Grimm Fairy Tales presents Robin Hood Legends, the 3rd volume, issue number 1. Mike Spiderslayer already reviewed it on Comic Frontline.
Aww.
Wonderland, issue number 21. Wolverine and the X-Men, issue number 2. That's mine. Wait a minute. Give me those back. I'm handing you the books.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you handing them to me here?
Give me those back. Wow. So because your books were on top. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Outram Empire, issue number 3. It was announced today. Turtles in Time is coming in June from IDW, a miniseries. Oh, I cannot wait for Turtles. The only series I am not upset when I hear time travel and the words Turtles in Time. Classic. Can't wait for that new series to come out. Superman Unchained, issue number 6. Superior Spider-Man Annual number 2. Plays heavily into, it's heavily connected to what's going on in Superior Spider-Man, so I would highly recommend you guys check out the annual. Supergirl, issue number 29. Suicide Squad 29. Nova Unchained, which I find ironic, issue number 15. Actually, it's kind of funny because it comes out the exact same week as Superman Unchained, but yeah, Nova Unchained. It's kind of funny. Miss Marvel, issue 2, the make or break it for me, but with all these new series coming out, I don't know. Harley Quinn, issue number 4. Seekers of the Weird, issue number 3. What is it with this black stuff or this netting that's always holding something? It's the second time. Daredevil, issue number 1, just so that they could price up the price tag and add a bonus digital download for your extra $1, which I don't need, but beside the point. Batman Beyond Universe, issue 8. Batman and Aquaman, issue number 29, The Hunt for Robin begins here. And if they don't bring Robin back or something happens here, this title either has to end or I'm going to drop it after this story arc if they're going to continue along with Batman and random people. And the final issue of Animal Man. I was hoping the artist that did this cover was not in the book, but the artist is, but there's a reason for it and it makes sense, so... this is the final issue of Animal Man, so there will be no more Animal Man after this now. Probably Swamp Thing will follow in another couple of months. But anyway, let's get into your guys' comments. And we're going to start with last week's unboxing. And we're starting with Nick. And right away, Chris.
You mean the comic haul. You said unboxing.
Oopsie. Comic haul. Chris, like you, I'm also looking forward to Batman Arkham Knight when it comes out. First, for Mike. What would happen if Jonah Hex and Green Arrow teamed up for from some story?
Ooh, that's actually really interesting. I think that Jonah Hex might not get along with Green Arrow, but then again, Green Arrow doesn't take BS from anyone, so that would be a pretty interesting story I would like to see. Absolutely epic, too.
Second, what is your favorite story from Frank Miller?
Oh, Frank Miller.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on what he wrote right at this moment.
I can't remember Frank
Nick,
Miller.
I mean, honestly, anybody who wants to throw an author out at us, please put in parentheses things they've written because it's...
Because there's so many authors we try to memorize.
I don't want to say what time it is, but it's way after 12 midnight, way after, hours after. And off the top of my head, the one thing I can't think of is what people wrote.
Yeah, please get back to me on that, Nick.
Third, do you think that there will be a replacement title for Superman Unchained after it ends? No, it's part of the 75 Years of Superman. It's been pushed, and that's why we're still getting it. I think Batman Eternal is basically the Batman 75th anniversary thing, except it's a weekly thing for 52 weeks. Yippee. Once again, it's going to go into the following year anyway, so... No, I don't think we'll get anything else with Superman right now. Fourth, from Mike, did you ever read John Constantine's previous ongoing title, Hellblazer? No, Mike didn't. I can answer that.
I didn't.
Fifth, for me, what series have you read by Ed Brubaker besides Captain America and Bucky? I think that's all I read by Ed Brubaker at the top of my head. Again, Ed, things they wrote because I'm sorry. Kat said, I thought... Mike dropped Superior Foes. No, Mike didn't. He just isn't reviewing it on Frontline. Also, Kat had two other comments. I just made the decision to drop Black Widow this week. I don't see where it's going. I agree. We talked about this on the live show. Some of the Runaways were in Avengers Arena, I know. And we saw some of them in Avengers Undercover this week. With all the new books, I'm not getting Avengers Undercover. I've actually decided not to get Iron Patriot. Mike wasn't interested in Iron Patriot, so we kind of just decided to let that series
and also
walk
I didn't,
off into the sunset.
Yeah, and by the way, I also didn't get Winter Soldier either.
Mike dropped Winter Soldier, right. Okay, we're now in the indie review, and we're right to Nick. Nick, first, do you think that the current lineup for Power Rangers Super Mega Force is the 21st century version of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Second, do you expect someone to die on the current X-Files conspiracy? No. Third, have you ever... I hate when that happens. I just hit a button. Now I have to wait for it to load. Third, have you ever watched Gokaiger... Gosai Super Sentai 199 Hero Great Battle? Yes, I did, and it was freaking awesome. It is an exciting movie to watch, despite being in spoken. I've watched it, Nick. Freaking spectacular, spectacular. Fourth, do you realize that Dino Charge is the third Power Rangers team where the theme is dinosaurs? Yes. Fifth, what is your view on the most recent episode of Power Rangers Super Mega Force? I'm no longer watching that show because it's destroying what Gokaiger has done. So I'm going to probably start reviewing Gokaiger episodes really soon on Comic Frontline. There's a bit of news there. I'm going to go back to episode 1 and I'm going to review every single one of the episodes from 1 all the way through to, I believe, episode 50-something. So, yeah, I can't watch Super Mega Force anymore. Saban's thoughts on, hey, kids don't need story, just senseless fighting. Yeah, no. It's completely stupid. And I have people, I don't want to say, I'm not allowed to say who, but I know people whose kids watch it, and their kids range from 5 to 16, or 5 to, let's say, 15, and every single one of them, from 5 years old to 16-year-old, say Power Rangers is stupid now. So you can't tell me it's just the adults saying that. The kids are saying that too. The 5-year-old walked away from the TV, didn't even care about it. The 15 and 16-year-old said that was stupid and I'll never watch it again. And I believe there was a 12-year-old and she was like, what am I watching? I remember that. So don't just say it's the adults. Nobody is enjoying Super Mega Force, or Saban's logic of kids don't need story. Yeah, they do. Saban, please give up Power Rangers again if you're going to screw it up. Let Nintendo get somebody else to work it. I said Nintendo, didn't I? Nickelodeon. Let Nickelodeon do their thing because they're doing amazing with Turtles anyway. Okay, we're now on the comic review. Nick, first, before the questions, Silvermane is a Spider-Man / Cloak and Dagger villain, and that 0 year will end with issue 33 of Batman. Thank you, Nick. Now the questions. First, how did you get a chance to watch the Super Sentai that was used for Power Ranger Super Mega Force? I found it online. There are every single, you can find it on any website that streams Japanese sitcoms. Second, what do you think the third weekly comic series for DC is putting out? I have no clue, Nick. I'm hoping it's something I don't care about, so this way I don't have to worry about picking up 3 weekly series. I'm hoping it's something maybe Michael cares about more, so he'll be picking up 2 weekly series. Third, what kind of story would you like to see in Batman after 0 year? Something a lot better. Fourth, for Mike, what do you think of the future lineup for the JLA in Justice League United?
Like as in who's joining?
And who's in it?
I can't really remember off the top of my head, but from what I'm hearing, it looks like it's gonna be pretty good. I'm probably gonna look into that and see what I think of the series.
Gotcha. With that, that's it for the comments this week, guys. Feel free to check out Feel free to comment any video from here all the way through until next week's haul. This week's video, this haul video, the indie review tomorrow, and the comic review on Monday, and your comments will be heard on next Friday's weekly comic book haul. Love answering your guys' questions, love answering your guys' comments, so please feel free to comment. I know a lot of you guys still message, and that's cool. I understand you don't like leaving comments. Beside the point, anybody who would like to comment, please feel free to. Also, don't forget to check out Comic Related and ComicFrontline.com. Together we are your #1 source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. If you enjoy what you see and you haven't subscribed already, please do. And until next time, everybody, keep reading, keep collecting, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.